Ooh, morning, everybody. What's up? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, I'm talking a little quiet. I'm in the hotel lobby today, and what do we always say, right? We are who we are, or we are who we aren't by what we believe or what we don't believe, and the words that we say. They're so very important because we will become what we speak. We speak power in the words. Laura, what is up, champion? How are you? Yay. Laura, welcome to the team. I'll be calling my girl Laura today. And we didn't win, Laura, but that's okay. We're still winning because we're moving forward. We didn't win per se in that though thing, but it's all good. Check in, Sunday. I like to do is a check in or a reboot. I think it's really, really important. It's really, really important that we check in once a week with ourselves. We can check in here too, what if we check in, what was one victory that we had? Maybe you go ahead and share below what a victory was you had today. It could be something really simple like, you know, this week I took action instead of procrastinating. This week I said I love you to one person that I don't normally say I love you to. This week I read a book. This week it could be something more. Um, you know, I sponsored a new person. If that's your business, I achieved. I was able to do an extra push-up this week. I released some pounds. You know, I read some scripture. What were you victorious about? You know, I was who I said I was. I was a man of excellence. Um, just check in, and then also what I believe is more important than the victories is I actually even hate that word, but it's not a bad word. It's all how you look at it, right? What failures did you have? Because really, failures are what make you who you are. They make you the champion you are. In the champion box, we always say the person who fails the most will be the most victorious. They will have the most success because in the champion box, it's as is it here. It's a safe place. It's a place where we have no egos. There's no judgment. You can don't be afraid. There's no room to be embarrassed. You don't have to worry about what people are going to think. You know, maybe I fell off the wagon. Ooh, bam. Let's keep it real. Last night my family showed up. Come on now. They had some Krispy Kremes. Mmm, Mom, I had a Krispy Kreme. No, that's not right. I didn't have a Krispy Kreme. I had two Krispy. No, I had three Krispy Kremes. Three Krispy Kremes, because three's my lucky number, so I had to do it right. But here's what's crazy. You know what? Even though I had this table is rocking, even though I had the Krispy Kremes, what's great about it is I grew from it and I learned because in my mind, by habit, I wanted to have those Krispy Kremes because I remember how good those Krispy Kremes taste. I remember, by habit, what it felt like to eat those Krispy Kremes. But here's what's cool because I'm in a different place in my life. I'm on a different journey. I didn't like them at all. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't have any of those things. So good. You know what? Wow. I'm on my way to a new habit. I'm on my way to a new way of life where I realize that that's not important, right? So I encourage you every week to check in. Check in with yourself. Laura, what victories do you have this week? What failures do you have this week? Where are you at? What's really funny is my liquid gold. There's people coming in right now. They're probably going. What's really funny is my liquid gold that I have every morning. Well, I used it. Wasn't thinking, didn't think it through. I used it to prop up my phone so I could talk to y'all. And I keep wanting to, here, watch this. Come on, man, I'll just take it out of the box. I'm just going to hold it. Yay. Now I get to have my liquid gold. It's so good. So important what we put in our bodies, right? Telling you, this old guy's just learning that more and more. I've been preaching it for years, but really starting to understand it even more and more. The body's a high performance machine, champions. It's a high performance machine. We gotta stop putting sludge in it and expecting it to perform at high levels. Right? Makes sense, right? So reboot, let me share with you. Put it back here because I'm not that good at holding it. Share with you, reboot. So I reboot, I get up. I do this every morning, by the way. Brain dump. Before I even see you, I just brain dump. I started a new journey by getting in touch with you again this week. Amen, girl. Boom. Man, these people are crazy. Isn't it like 4 in the morning? This guy's like getting out of his car. Dude, he got out of the passenger car. Oh, they did that. Remember when we called that? You get, man, there's a whole group of them. They must be coming home from the clubs or something. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that guy rolling in a little. He's got all these guys have these real cool cars. And there's one guy, he's rolling in the middle of them, like, like hitting the gas, trying to be cool. He had like a little like a little station wagon, something like Grandma would have. But hey, it's all right. Good for him. Um, so every morning when I get up, first thing I do, I have my notepad right here. It's called Brain Dump. Learned it from my coach Brandon Barber and Joe. And I just like whatever on my mind. For me, when I wake up, my mind's just racing. And I just start writing everything on my mind. What's on my mind to do? I just dump it out on the paper. And I tell you, that's awesome. That's life changing for me because if you just keep it up in your head, your mind has no choice but to try to figure it out. It wants to deal with it. It wants to solve it and stuff. And then that's it. Just you. Then you can't be present. You can't be present and be focusing on what you need to focus on. First thing I do is brain dump. And then, later on what I'll do is I'll go back to that piece of paper. I will, go over the list and I'm going to schedule it and put it in my calendar. Um, then another thing that I do today, Sunday is a big day for me. I don't really do anything on Sunday. I chill, I cleanse, me personally. Today's a cleanse day for me. So, definitely need a cleanse day. Excuse me. After eating those 3 Krispy Kremes. Ooh. Um, and then I just chill. Family time, we go to church. We're out of town today, so I'll listen to some gospel music or see if I find a church or something around here. I like to do that sometimes. Morning, Greg. How are you, buddy? Very good. I love him. He's full of energy first thing in the morning. My failure was my daughter brought back chocolate she made from culinary college, and I had to taste one of each. There were 5 different kinds. Amen. Wow, girl, come on now. I mean, you don't want to let your daughter down. It is your daughter, so you were obligated. Was it good? Was it worth it? That's all right. Hey, and you know what? I really honor and value you, Laura, for being vulnerable and putting it out here on Facebook. That's awesome. Being able to be vulnerable and authentic is huge. That takes you to the next level. And tonight, what I have to do, like, I do, that's when I do my scheduling. And sometimes, what I'll do in the morning, because I really like Sunday just to be a relaxed day, and just really be present with my family and stuff like that, which is always, that's a challenge and journey that I'm really focusing on, which I think we all, we're so tied to our phones and stuff. I was at a training this week, and um, we can get sucked into our social media. So even with the social media, you want to just be really efficient and specific. Like say, hey, I'm going to answer my Facebook messages 10 minutes. I'm going to do Twitter 10 minutes. LinkedIn 10 minutes, if that's what you do. Maybe I'm going to answer birthday wishes and stuff like that. And then when the 10 minutes is up, boom, you got to move on, you know. And then otherwise, the next thing you know, you'll get sucked into that thing. And Facebook can be very productive. I love Facebook. I get to connect with people, but it can also be very counterproductive as well. So that's kind of how I reboot, how I check in. I'm always checking in with myself because we're always trying to better ourselves and be the best we can be. Like we said the other day, and like Laura concurred. Once you think you figured it all out, that's when you start to fail. That's when you start to really decline, not fail, because we know fail is a good thing, right? When we're failing, failing forward and becoming the best we can be. So that's it for today, guys. I really honor and love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm going to be uploading some archive stuff today, and I'll tag it in the messages. I'm going to get in there. One of the things I want to start, just doing and answering each and every individual that drops in on these Facebook Lives, taking time to honor them and talk to them. They've taken time to stop by. And these are just conscious choices that we do, that we make. Just remember, you're a champion, you're a leader, you're a difference maker. There's no such word as CANT. Don't dream, dream big. I don't make excuses, I don't take them. So those are some of, they will become who you are. Be who you say you are. I am who I am because I am who I say I am. And I wake up and I work every day. I roll every day in beast mode. Those are just some things that I roll by, that I speak to myself every day. Quotes that you've seen. I will believe in you till you believe in yourself. I will believe in you till you believe in yourself. I love you. Have a great day. I encourage you to have a day of rest. Take time to yourself. Be with your family. Be with your loved ones. Put the cell phone away. Put the electronics away. Even if it's for 30 minutes, an hour, just don't make yourself crazy, because you'll go through withdrawal. You'll freak out. All right, guys, share this message with people. Remember, you can connect with me, RayAlAndrews.com. That's ReAlAndrews.com. Connect with me on my social media. Subscribe. We're going to make a difference. We're going to build an army that's going to change the world. We're going to do it together, you and me. Take care. God bless.